And what we got here is Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. This is obviously the game that I'm going to be playing next. I did an NES game, which was Super Mario Brothers. I did a Game Boy game, which was Wario Land. I did a Super Nintendo game, which was Super Metroid, so I figured next on the line is the Nintendo 64, so I'm playing Kirby. Alright, looks like that's probably my first file. It's still here. I'm always surprised that these cartridges with the batteries that are pushing, well, this game is like 15 years at this point. It still has my saves on it. So I'm going to start a new file. Have a look at the options first. Evo Theater, settings, what's this? Okay, I want to keep that on stereo. What are these things for? I don't know what these are for. I'll just leave it on one. I'm going to start this game up. Do you know how to use Kirby's copy ability? Yes, I do. Now, one thing that I do like about this game is all the cutscenes like this one, there's no dialogue whatsoever. It's all visual. And I really appreciate mediums that are purely visual, because it allows people from all over the world to experience it and to enjoy it. So, like, for all this right here, for moving this game all over the world, they had to do 0 translation for this, because there's no dialogue. It's nice and it's simple. And it also means that typically people of any age can watch the cutscene and understand it. Like, you could have a 5-year-old that doesn't know how to read yet, but he can see that cutscene and he knows what's going on. So anyway, let's start. Level 1, level 1-1, and here we are. Now, the first thing you'll notice is, in this game, it looks like it's 3D, but it still controls 2D like a classic Kirby game. So, there's only one set path going back and forth right here, and I'm just moving left and right on the D-pad to follow that path. You still use Kirby's trademark suck it in and eat it, or blow it back out thing. And just like in previous games, if you push down after you inhale a special enemy, you steal its power. Now, one thing that they've added in this game that may be unique to this game, actually, is you see in the bottom right-hand corner, there's 2 slots there, and one of them now has that little red flame on it. That's because I just swallowed a flame enemy. Now, in this game, you can combine 2 different powers to get a different power. So that guy right there, I know he gives me Spike. So what I'm going to do, pull that flame back out. See, it's a little red star on me now. And I can chuck it at that guy. And it combines into a new power. So now it's flame and spike, so let's see what that does. That's a flaming arrow. I believe if you hold the button a little longer, that controls how high it goes. Well, I kind of don't like this power, though, so I'm going to dump it. And like right there, I spit one fire guy into another guy, and you can combine multiple of the same power to get a stronger version of that power. So I'm going to go off the screen here so those guys reappear, because this game, like any Kirby game, has horrible, horrible, horrible memory management. All you have to do to get an enemy to respawn is to get its spawn point off the screen and then come back and it'll reappear. So now I got double fire, so check this out. Look at that shit. And fly through anything just about like this. Very cool stuff. That little star I picked up fills up the meter at the bottom of the screen. Whenever that meter fills up, I get an extra life. It's just like coins from Mario, except Kirby collects stars. Now, about the only thing that I don't like about this particular power is once you turn it on, you can't turn it back off. So that right there, when I'm running into the wall, I'm stuck. I've got to wait until it wears off. Now this guy I know gives me Cutter, which gives me a little kind of boomerang thing. So there's another one, so let's double up on it and see what we get. We get a really big fucking thing. That I collected just now is a crystal shard, as in the title of the game. There are, I believe, 3 of those in every level, and that one was basically a freebie. It's out in the open for you to just grab. But pretty much from here on out, the game's going to make you work for it. kill the fuck out of that guy. That would be a mini-boss. And I'm back outside. Now, even though the controls and gameplay are fundamentally 2D, you can see that the camera isn't always shooting from the side. It shoots from different angles. It kind of makes things a little more interesting, and right here it lets you see a little bit further ahead until the camera comes back around and you're back to side-scrolling. Now, this power's kind of slow, so I'm going to dump it. I steal your saw. Kirby can also do his trademark suck in an air thing and fly around for a bit. You can't do that forever, though. You will fall eventually. That guy gives me bombs, so I want to take his shit. Similar controls to the bow and arrow. The longer you hold it, the higher that Kirby's going to throw it. Let's see what happens when I get flaming bombs. Hey, where you going? Oh, you pissed biscuit. Damn it. I guess I'll never know. Nah, there's still plenty of game left after this. Now, there are many obstacles in the game that are color-coded. Those colors correspond to the powers that you can pick up. Right here is this black thing underneath me, and doesn't that look very suspicious? Well, that's because there's a thing under it. Black corresponds to bombs, so I'll go back over here, abuse the poor memory management, and get bombs again. So now I can go over here, drop a bomb right on there, and look, there's a crystal shard down in there. So that means I've gotten 2 out of the 3 for this level. That is a Maxim Tomato, fills up all your energy. Very nice. Get out of my way, fucker. And a little cutscene here showing, I believe that's called Waddle Dee. He found a crystal shard, and he's like, oh, this is cool. But then this crazy black shit comes after him. He's like, no, that's my shard, bitch. What are you doing trying to grab that? I will possess you, fucker. If that's what I have to do to get the crystal shard, I'll do it. So then Kirby comes up and he's like, hey, Waddle Dee, what's up? And he says, holy shit. Actually, that form of the guy may be Waddle Dee. I forget. Or maybe that's Waddle Doo. Yeah, I bet it is. Ah, shit. Landed on those stars. Those stars are what you can suck in and throw back at them if you don't have a power. Since I do have a power, I'm just using the power. So I have defeated Waddle Doo. That's crystal shard number 3. That fucker has to go somewhere else. And now he's back to being Waddle Dee and he's all happy. And in this game, after you defeat a guy like that, you're friends again. So see, there he is at the end, having a picnic with you. Right here, what you're supposed to do is, you see how Kirby's tilting back and forth like that. You first hit A to pick a direction, and then you hold A for a little while to determine how far you go. The goal is to try and hit one of the things that's on this mat. So I'm going to go for the one up over there. So the way his arms go, the further back he has them, the further you will jump. So I'll do that. And I landed on something. Oh well. Didn't get the one up. Alright, so on to level 2. Now on the map screen here, you can move around this crayon thing, put it on a level, and you see the thing that pops up there has those 3 blue diamond things. They're all filled in because that means I've gotten all 3 crystal shards in that level. I can go here to go back to the map, but I want to go to the next level. You can see all the 3 things are empty. That's because I haven't been in the level yet. I got 3 crystal shards to pick up in this level. Now, at the beginning of a Kirby level, you always want to go left because there's usually something there. In that case, it was just a star, but who knows? Maybe that'll add up to a 1-up at some point. I don't think my own bombs can hurt me. That would be pretty stupid. See what happens when I get double bombs. That turns into like a kind of... Oh, shit. It turns into missiles. You can hold down the button to fire more missiles at once. So there is a little bit of simple strategy involved. If you want to fire quickly, you just tap the button, but you only get 1 missile that way. If you want to hold down the button, then you have a greater chance of hitting your enemy because you fire more missiles, but you're also leaving yourself open to attack. I'm going to grab this guy, because I know... Oh, I sucked in 2 guys. Okay, so when that happens, when you hit down, you get both those powers at once. They're both stone, so now I can turn into a big fat fucking pissed off Kirby statue. Eat this, fuckers. It's pretty slow, but it kills damn near everything. Also, when you fall, turning into that boulder, that kills anything under you. Yeah, fuck you. Look at fuck you, mole. Come up and try and get some. You got you some, alright. Now that spiky guy canceled my power. And those guys, no matter what Kirby game they're in, they always hurt really bad, and you cannot kill them. And that's kind of a pisser. I want to play the Kirby game where you can finally kill those goddamn spike balls. Now, as in previous Kirby games, you can double tap the left or the right to run in that direction. Now, when I have the stone power, that affords me the ability to roll for a little bit. It's only if you let the roll wear off that there's a little bit of a delay and then you start walking. But you can control when you turn back into Kirby by tapping the button again. There was nothing this way, right? No, I don't see anything. Alright, up we go. Kirby automatically pops through platforms that he can go through. In case you want to go back like I did before, just go back down through it. Very simple. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you bitch. Spike guy. Or not spike guy, spark guy. I want to switch powers again. I want to get this snow guy. So I got a snowman power. So that's what it does with one. Now in this game, I don't know if the power does something different if you're running versus walking when you turn it on, or if you're just standing still. It looks like it does the same for all 3. That's kind of unfortunate, because that was something that was kind of interesting about Kirby Superstar. Was there was always several different ways to use the same power. Okay, so there's Waddle Dee again. Occasionally your buddies will show up and you can do something with them. What he's going to do here is he's going to make this thing move. Handy. It's goddamn slow though. Speed up, dude. I got stars to get. I got shards to get. Those shards aren't gonna, you know, save themselves. Okay, obvious thing right there. So I'm gonna float down here and check and see what's down here. Shit. Shit. Yep. Oh, piss. Yeah, there must have been some way to fly back up to that platform. Now the question is it gonna remember that I got that shard? Maybe it says so on the subscreen? No, it does not. Very Spartan subscreen. Although these stars are not here now, so it would make sense that if the game remembers that you got the stars, it would also remember that you got the shard. I'm sure there's some way to get that shard without having to die to get it, but that works for now. Only got 2 lives left, though. And I guess I will also get to find out if this game saves your lives. Thanks, dude. Fuck off. You have served your purpose. I see those blue things. That blue thing is in the background there. Ah, fuck! Could have gotten one up. Damn it. I have no power, so I gotta use whatever this thing throws at me to kill it. Fuck you. And I get a shard for that. I don't get to go back up, though. Now that great thing's in the way. Fuck you, game. Show me one up and take it away. Okay, another cutscene, this time showing the little painter kid. And you can probably guess what's going to happen here. He's like, oh, what's that? Hey, it's a shard. Nothing bad could possibly happen from picking this up. Apparently he was painting one of those baddies. Waddle Dee bumped into Kirby. Of course, he's pissed off now. Now you gotta fight him. Now what he does is he draws something and then throws it at you. Okay, so how do I do this? Oh, I see. Simply inhaling the enemy actually takes down his meter, so you don't actually have to hit him. What the fuck is that? A blocky, crazy thing. Yeah, I just defeated you. So now what? I bet, yeah, okay, now I gotta kill this thing. I like how he looks like he was actually, like, crudely kind of painted, drawn like that. That's a nice touch. Fucker, I was probably supposed to suck in that thing. Ow! I was probably supposed to suck in that thing, too. Fuck you. Looks like I gotta do that 2 more times. And he'll bite it. Yeah. He's pissed now. Now what? He's gonna send that thing at me, whatever the hell that is. Okay, what does this fucking thing do? Drops out a thing. Not too bad. Whoa, shit! Damn. Should have known that he would do that. He looks kind of like Krakow. There's a frequent Kirby boss. Debuted in Kirby's Dream Land, and he's probably been in every Kirby game since. Fuck you. Okay, now what? Oh, you're gonna come at me now? Little bitch. Ape shit. Give me something to throw at you. Come on. You just gonna keep doing this all day? Do something. What do I have to do here? Ow! Okay. Necessary damage, apparently. The little fairy thing that's with you all the time. Keeping track of those crystal shards. Sticking them up her ass, I guess. She must have a very spacious ass. Deceptively spacious ass. I guess the message there is we fixed you, so let's go fix the rest. Yes. Did I get all the things? I sure did. On we go. Always go left. Got bombed from that guy. Hey, there was a star under that little box of stuff. A little tower of stuff. That was weird. Hit the guy from below and it didn't kill him, but it didn't kill me either. Now something is telling me that I am gonna need Cutter in the next area. So see if I can get a Cutter guy to respawn. Oh, you bitch. Throw it. I was stunned there for a second. Did you see what that did? It threw a little throwing star, which was invisible so fast, and then whatever it hits, it blows up. And one thing to keep in mind is that it does not matter the order of the 2 powers down at the bottom. If I had Cutter and then Bomb, I would get the same power. So that does make things a little simpler whenever later in the game you're actually trying to get the right combination of powers to open up barriers and stuff. Ass. Ow! Damn. Oh shit, 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 shit! Ah, fuck, that was stupid. It was more important to get the damn power than it was to stay on the platform. Can't do anything while the cutter thing is out. Except wander back and forth and try not to get hit. Okay, so will this get through there? Yes, it will. Yep, don't need it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is damn fun. Anything over here? Yes, there is. A little piece of cake or a sandwich or something? Whatever that was. Okay, now here's one of those examples. You see green? I have green, so I can get through there. Paint something for me. Ooh, 1 up, thank you. I'll take that. And the little painter kid shows up like that a couple of other places throughout the game too. Now that guy we've never seen before, so I'm going to show you what he gives us. Get his spawn point off the screen, and he doesn't come back. Fine, fuck you. I know there's more of them up here. What does that guy give me? It gives me cutter. I don't want that. Makes sense. He's a saw blade that cuts things. It gives you cutter. Now, one interesting side effect of the perspective change, or the control change, I guess you call it like this, is notice that whenever I fire this thing back out, it still follows the curvature of the area. It doesn't go straight, which can be helpful in the future. I'm actually going around this thing right now to climb up it. Is there anything down there? Let's have a look. I don't think there's anything down there. I'll know when I get back out. Oh shit, there's a thing after me. Thought I saw something. And where does this one go? Nowhere. Ow! I really hate that about Kirby games. Just right after the power is wearing off a little bit, you're temporarily vulnerable, which you saw right there. Right whenever the shorter flame boost thing wore off, I flipped right into that fucking thing. So I intentionally didn't check this one because I figured it was the way out since it has the light coming down through it. And it looks like it is the way out. And uh-oh, we're gonna fight King DDD now, or King Dideed, or however you say his name. I've only heard it vocalized once, and that was in Kirby's Avalanche, and the game did call him King DDD. Yeah, possess him. Let's go. I could probably skip this cutscene, but they're fun to watch anyway. All right, fucker, let's dance. Have a pretty simple strategy, just slam into him as much as I can. Did that kill him? What's happened? Oh no, of course not, he gets another meter. Whoa, shit! You see his jaw open up like that? That's terrifying. Okay, we're still not dead. Oh, maybe we are. Okay, I'll take that. And I defeated him, so got the thing out of him, so now we're friends. Looks like he's kind of embarrassed about losing. That's okay, though. He'll come around. Ah, see, he's pissed. Because he used to be the end boss. And now he's like, nothing. Didn't want that. I wanted the one up. Oh, well. Alright, so the other thing I didn't tell you about on this little pop-up thing is it looks like kind of a dice that's there, the white thing with the red dot. It's got a 1, 2, and a 3. Tells me the number of the level. Well, this one has a skull, so that means this is a boss. And we're fighting Wispy Woods, because he has to be in every Kirby game. Ow. Fuck you. Typically you fight Wispy Woods in 2D, so it's nice that they kind of put him in 3D for this game, add something. And he gets another meter, of course. I don't, but he does. He's going to send out some roots. Yep. Come on, fucker, do it again. He sends out those apples first because you can inhale those and shoot them at the roots if you don't have a power. Looks like hitting those roots twice doesn't do anything. I was hoping that it would, of course, take more off of his meter. Oh shit. Almost fucked that up. Maybe if I hit that root after it stops flashing, that'll register another hit. We'll find out. Ah, missed it. Well, I think he's only got like 1 or 2 hits left anyway. Bitch. Come on, dude. Got almost nothing left. Yeah, fuck you. Give me that shard. Only 1 shard on a boss level, thankfully. They could have done something really sick and make you defeat the boss 3 times. And I get all those shards, and that opens up the path to the next level, as they call them in this game. Let's head out. We are traveling onward to Rockstar. Yeah! Nah, it's not that kind of Rockstar. And I'm going to stop right there. Seems like a good place to stop. Next time around I'll do Rockstar and things will get a little bit harder and I'll probably swear more. And maybe I'll actually find some more shards. Who knows?